Hey, whippersnappers, this is Tort the Great. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Minecraft Lord of the Rings Edition. Today we are continuing our exploration of the Iron Hills where Durin's folk are residing. It's one of the few dwarven lands left in Middle-earth, and we are going to be seeing if we can't find... What is this? Blue orchid, not what I'm looking for. There is a rare blue flower that grows only in the Blue Hills, or the Iron Hills and the Blue Mountains, called dwarfwort, and it's used to brew dwarven beer. So we're going to be on the lookout for that. But it is a very, very cool biome. It's big mountains just like this. I've been keeping mostly, I guess kind of almost accidentally, but I've been trying to keep mostly to the side. Not because I'm trying to keep to the side, but because I'm just trying to traverse it as easily as possible. And so I try to find lower valleys and things like that where I'm not climbing like up and over like a wall of this. And so that's kept me mostly to the side of it, but you guys see that? That might be useful here in a minute. Woo! But that's kind of what we've been looking for. Basically just been exploring, and it's been a cool biome to do that in. Just big forests and mountains and things like that. Very, very pretty. I wish we had natural mountains in vanilla Minecraft. It would just add so much to the areas you could build and things like that. But I guess we do have some, like extreme savanna plateaus or whatever. But for the most part, not really. Oh, okay, we got a mine here, and this is one of the things we've been looking for. This is the dwarven or the Iron Hills equivalent of the dwarf. Oh man, look at this guy. He looks awesome. We have news from the folks in the west. So this is the Iron Hills equivalent of the dwarven like stronghold. It's called the Dwarven Tower. Let's jump in here. Hey, pig. Stay. Give me. Okay, 1 second. Let's. Whoo! He's just taking off, huh? All right. Well, what's here? We'll put that, and then we'll. Pig, you're literally just walking in a straight line away from me. Come back. You're supposed to be... There you go. Alright. Fantastic. So, let's duck in here because part of our purpose of... Well, pretty much our entire purpose for being here in the Iron Hills is to... oh, that's going to get annoying. Is to get ourselves some dwarven allies from the Durin's folk line. And we have 437... what is this? Is this a... Oh, it's just a turned around dwarven forge. Okay. We've got, like, only one dwarf left with us now, and I can go back. I did, let me check. Do I have invaluables? I've got a wooden elven crafting table. I don't think I've got... where's my pick? Pretty sure I'm going to probably have to pick this. So we've got a dwarven crafting table, just to be sure. I know we've got a dwarven forge from the Blue Mountains, but I think they had different crafting tables. So we've got one of those. We can build some of their stuff. Let's rob them of their gammon here for a minute, because we've sold some of this to somebody at some point. And we'll continue on up. This is a cool structure. Very cool. Not something I would generally expect from dwarves. A big, tall, tower-like structure. I would think more underground would be their deal. But, hey, whatever. Ooh, long have I mined these marvelous halls of stone, or the many treasures of the earth as prize. 13 glowstone dust. Accept. So that was another thing I was going to say. We want to try and get some... we want to try and get a couple of quests here today as well, because... we are... There's the Dwarven Commander. I'm like, wait, come on, he's supposed to be in here. Alright, so we can... first of all, I want this, because I'll put it in my Hobbit Hole when I add a new branch to it for them. Oh wait, where's the dwarf? Hold on, you guys. Where is he? Here he is. Just don't wander away from me. All right, so let's take a look at our options here. We can get a regular dwarf. Looks like a lady. Yeah, a lady bits. We can get a regular dwarf for 10 coins, 200 points. Not going to do that. That's just going to be death fodder, something I really don't want to get involved with. We can get a dwarven warrior for 15 coins, 250 alignment, so we're definitely good enough for that. Dwarven axe thrower, so we've got a Blue Mountains axe thrower. We can get one of those for 24. We got a boar rider, all right, so for 25 coins, 350 alignment, we can get that. Axe throwing boar rider for 400, and then we get a dwarven banner bearer for 40 coins each, 400 alignment. So we have all the alignment we need to get any dwarves we want from this guy, which is fantastic. What we're going to be doing today, I'm going to be marking this guy's coordinates, and we can come back at any time. But today we're just going to be getting, I just want to get a bunch of dwarven warriors. I want to get a bunch of these guys. We've got a ton of melee or ranged guys with the rest of the people in our party, but we don't have enough melee people to really get by. So let's crack into our valuables here. So one of the reasons why I want to be doing some quests is because we need some more coins here soon. Okay, so we're going to be doing the cheap guy here, just dwarven warrior. This guy's got a sword. Really? You don't carry an axe? Well, that guy's got a hammer. Whichever. Alright, so we're going to assign to a squadron Durin's Iron. Alright, so let's do that. And then we're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. And Khazad I menu. Not sure what that means, but there we go. We've got 6 melee dwarven warriors. I guess I could have cycled. No, they've got some different weapons here. Got a spear holder and all this stuff. So fantastic. By putting the so if I come in here, so I put the squadron in there once, and that'll add it. I don't really know exactly what the squadron does. I don't know if I need to get a banner bearer in order to get the squadron thing going exactly. But in fact, let's. No, banner bearers are really expensive. So I'm going to hold off on that for now. Those were pretty cheap guys, so we're okay on coins for the time being. But now that we've got our dudes, we can go down, I guess, and take a look at what mischief we can get into. But I'd also like to, I'm going to throw these in here. I would also like to, while we're at it, check out some of the mines, see if we can't get some of that glowstone dust. For this fella here, this is one of 2 biomes, including the Blue Mountains, where we were previously in the series, where glowstone dust or glowstone ore exists. So I'm gonna leave Boar there. Let's head over here. Oh yeah, we got people to kill. Let's see our dwarves in action a little bit, huh? The ranged guys are knocking these guys so much you can't even get access to them as a melee person. So somebody said last time that they'll flee from you. They had told me before that they would flee, like if I got to 1,000 alignment with a particular faction. I'm not 1,000 with anybody, but I'm negative 500 with Gundabad, so I don't know if that helps. My highest alignment apparently is with the High Elves. That's interesting. Lothlorien, we've got almost 500. Dunland, okay, so I wasn't sure what Dunland was exactly. We'll have to go check that out. I don't remember that from any of the movies or books or anything like that specific. I remember the name, but nothing much beyond that. Okay, so let's see. We've got tons of ranged guys, so the melee guys may not really get tons of action. But let's see if we can't find a little more of grouping here where we can get some goings. Here we are. Alright, so I'm going to just kind of let them do their thing. Alright, I think I'm going to like this setup. Alrighty, so that'll work out nicely. Obviously, when we make our final push, I will be... In fact, let's do something really quick here. I want to throw my cords up. I want to take a screenshot. Alright, so I'll remember where this place is. I can come back at any time and get ourselves some more dwarves if we need to. But yeah, so very cool, very cool. Well, we've got nighttime, I guess. Let's kill some more orcs. We'll get some more of that going. I gotta eat here. You guys get in there. See, he is fleeing from us, so I believe these are Gundabads, and so it must be something like if you get negative alignment enough with them. I would guess 500 at this rate. Because that seems like it would have been the last big milestone. If you get negative 500 alignment, maybe they'll flee from you. We can probably check the wiki and confirm or deny that, but it does seem that they do seem to be fleeing, and I remember now, well, I remembered when somebody commented that they had told me before. I was like, oh yeah, somebody did say that before. that, yeah, somebody had said, oh yeah, if you get 1,000 alignment with somebody, or negative alignment with somebody, I would guess, probably, that they'll flee from you. So they know me, I'm too OG. I don't even know what OG means. I apologize for saying those words out loud. What are we fighting right now? Oh, there's a guy over here. They apparently are worried about my presence here. Look at this guy. He's just running like a chump till we attack him, and he's like, all right, I'll fight. But his instinct is to get away. So yeah, we're kind of on the border. Hey, you guys handle that. Kind of on the border. We've got the Taiga right over here. So this big frozen lake, and then we've got a dwarven mine right here. So that'll work out very nicely. Let's kill a couple more guys. Oh yeah, got more wolves here. I probably am not gonna mess with that again. Unless I'm by myself and I've, for some reason, left all my other guys behind, probably not going to mess with that. I wish there was some way, some interface beyond clicking directly into... Okay, alright. So a melee guy going up against range, not really the best. There we go. I wish there was some interface, and especially with like the squadron setup. Maybe if, like, I have a banner bearer, I can be like, okay, where's the banner bearer? Click on him and see what units are assigned to his squadron, so I can keep track of him, because I feel like as I've been wandering, I've been losing people. Let these guys do some work. I'm really interested to see these dwarves fully in action. Of course, the ranged guys obviously are shooting them, which is bouncing back. Look at this guy running into his cave. Alright, you guys get him. I'm poisoned now. But yeah, I'm really excited because they have been doing some improvements to like the hired units things in the last couple of updates, and I'm excited to see where they take it even further, because I think there's so much they could do with that, especially with as many people are here. You know, I've lost some people, I'm sure, just due to lag. Like I've just moved too quickly and they haven't caught up fast enough, so they've been like unloaded. It's because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 woodland elves. And I'm certain I bought 6 because I buy everything in 6s. I got 1 woodland, 2 woodland realms scouts. Definitely bought 6 of them, didn't I? Was it only 3 of them? Either way, I don't think I've had any like death messages, so I'm pretty sure people are just getting lost. And so it'd be nice if you could like keep track of them. Maybe if there would be like some sort of database entry where it's like, okay, these are the units you've hired, and you could like call them to you from anywhere. So it like knows they exist, because I've got this, I crafted this Horn of Command. So, you know, if I come over here, well, they all follow me at this point, but I can do that, and it sounds kind of like the invasions call or whatever, and if they're within the loaded chunks, they'll come to me. And that might even be if they're guarding or whatever sort of deal, but I've used it a couple times, it seems to work okay. But it'd be nice to like have it know that they exist. Oh yeah, let's drink one of these. I don't know if I've ever really used one of these orc draughts before. It does a little bit of damage, but then it gives you speed and strength. So I've got a ton of these saved up. I should really use them, but I don't think about them in the heat of battle, and I've got so many units with me now that it's not so worrisome. I'm excited to, at some point, when we do Season 2 of this, which I'm pretty excited about happening at some point, to be on the evil side, because I'd love to just have a ward and ride around on him. I wish these guys would defend each other as well as me, as well. Well, while I'm listing the things I'd like to see. Because like that ranger, he's just getting his butt kicked. But we've got morning coming up. Let's duck. This one will probably be easier to get into, so let's do that real quick. Get rid of this. Punch. Yeah, we'll punch this out. Then we can get out later. What are you guys yelling at? Whatever. You guys take care of it. I'm gonna be down here. We're gonna see if we can't find some glowstone ore. Obviously, we could, or dust. We can just kill one of these. Like, how much do we need? Where's my? Ooh, I've got my quest items. I haven't even used my red book in a while because I've been getting so many alignment points through killing things that it's not even really necessary. Okay, so we need 13 glowstone dust from. We still got to kill more Angmar orcs. We'll do that. But we got to get 13 glowstone dust while we're down here, and potentially find more people to give or get quests from. Because I don't need the alignment points at this point, but I do need the silver, and I'm getting some. I'm getting some from killing orcs and stuff like that. We are getting some that way, and that's been helpful. But especially as we're getting towards the end of this particular season, I think it's going to be something that we're going to be wanting more and more of, just because we're going to be wanting to hire more and more units as we are getting our way towards Mordor and Angmar and taking on some of these really dangerous areas. That's no good. All right. Oh gosh, you guys, there's lots of you, huh? All right. I want to try and find some glowstone ore before I really. There we go. I really want to try to find some glowstone ore, and there's no dwarves down here apparently, which is a little surprising. Is this the way we came? It looks like this heads back to the center. Yeah, okay, so let's go back up. There was an area that I passed just a little bit ago, just over one of these hills that led us into the valley, where the Gundabad has launched an invasion nearby. Ooh, that could be interesting. Where at? No, you come back. I'm not interested in you guys wandering out there on your own. You need to get some food out here. Where's this invasion happening, huh? If we can see it, we might take advantage of it. There's been at least one or two where, like, I've heard the bells toll, and I haven't been able to find it. Or at least haven't seen it. I didn't necessarily, like, desperately go look for it, because generally those things mean that my people are going to die. Let's see, though, if we can find one. We'll do a little bit of that, huh? Oh, here we go. So let's see. We got the high ground here. That's got to be helpful. Try to kill their banner bearers, I'm sure, to get this thing over with. Doggone! Alright, back in the fray. Thankfully, friendly fire is off, so I cannot kill my own guys, which is nice. Because swinging wildly in my group would be dangerous. There we go. I don't know how we're doing. Somebody looks low there. Okay, gonna duck out for a second. Gonna grab some chicken. This guy's running too. Aren't you, buddy? Alright. Back into the fray. Oh yeah, I think we're doing okay. It was weird we were going to be losing people there for a second. Looks like some people have meandered over the hill here. Let's take out them. Another wave approaches. We'll have to do a sweep once we get done here and see if we lost anybody. A sweep of the... a sweep of... ooh, the bomb people. Those guys are bad. Those guys are real bad. We'll do a sweep of the... okay, so we did hire the Ranger of the North. Those guys are squishy, to be sure. So I want to do a sweep of our once we finish this up, of our chat, is what I'm trying to say, where it gives those death messages. Alright, and the sword is gone, so I think that's the invasion. Alright, so we can definitely handle those a little bit better than we could before. Let's do a little bit of a sweep and we get some of these coins. Arrows are always good, even though I don't use my bow super frequently. There's arrows, coins. Fantastic. Alrighty. Very, very cool. Get the experience sliding around. Okay, so let's do a quick... so we hired people. They launched an invasion. So both of my rangers died in that one. But they are definitely the squish... Next to hobbits... Rangers are like the squishiest. A warg skin rug? Oh, that's awesome. We're gonna have to go back to the Hobbit Hole at some point and use that. Oh man. Leather cap, Angmar boots. This is stuff I'm not real concerned about. Okay, hold on. We gotta crack open valuables. We were putting this Wargskin rug in there. That's happening at some point. Alrighty. Well, I think that's going to call it here for today. I'm probably... Are you down in the mine still? Hey, Elf. How's it going, buddy? Nope. Don't go down there. That's not the point. Can they get out now? No, I gotta go down one more. Alright. Look out, Dwarf. There we go. Everybody out. I think I'm going to call it there for today. We're about 20 minutes. And I guess I should tell you guys exciting news. Based on the survey results we got from last week, sounds like pretty much everybody is more interested in seeing like fewer series with more updates. And since this is, even though it wasn't my intention for it to become so, this is my most popular series on the channel. You guys are going to be the ones who are getting the double weekly updates. Starting next week, Tuesday and Friday will be our update days for Minecraft Lord of the Rings. So you'll be getting twice a week updates for that. So very, very excited about starting that up for you guys. So probably we'll do, I'll still try to keep the episodes as interesting as possible. We probably will spend a little bit of time here next episode. We're going to go check out those dwarven mines and see if we can't get some more coins going. And then from there, who knows where we're going to go. Because I was looking at the map earlier. There we go. So, from the Iron Hills, there's really not a lot for us to do. Most of this side of the map is all just barren wasteland. Like, this is a rune, I looked it up on the wiki, is pretty much just a giant plains. The Red Mountains exist. All of this is there, and there's like high concentrations of ores are here somewhere, but this is also, the Iron Hills is like one of the highest concentrations of ores in the map, so we don't really need to go out here. There's really nothing to see, except for biomes. So that may be something that we do later in the game. Towards the end, we want to make sure we see everything. I can like put my units to guard at the Hobbit Hole or something. We can just teleport around the map and look at things. That could be fun. But in terms of like this side of the map, there's really not much to do. Emian Ruin, like I'm not sure what that is. I'd have to Google that. We probably should head back towards this way. I know you guys, are real excited for me to get to Gondor. We've got to hit up Rohan. We've got Dunland, so maybe next episode we'll come over here to Tharbad or something. And then make our way to Dunland. I don't know. Maybe we'll start at the Misty Mountains. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. We'll start Misty Mountains and head into Dunland in one of the future episodes for next week. You guys let me know what you guys would like to see, because there's so many cool areas now where we can still explore and do all that cool stuff. But we're getting close to the end. We've got the Dunland. Let's take a quick look. So Lothlorien. We still have to do. We haven't been to Lothlorien yet, so we can definitely do that. Dunland we haven't done. Fanghorn we have not done, so we can do that. That's over by Rohan. Gondor, we have 0 alignment with Gondor. Oh man, how do we get alignment with Gondor? 0 alignment with Mordor? They don't care that we're killing all their other orcs? I guess they're not from Mordor. So we probably have to... Ooh, that'll be an interesting couple of episodes. We really got to get some... stuff. We don't have any alignment with Rohan, so we're going to have to spend some good time in Rohan and Gondor getting going probably. So those will be a couple of episodes a piece, especially with our 2-week episode thing now. But yeah, so we've got some good places we can definitely swing in. Let's see, we've got... Let's start back at the beginning. So Hobbits, we've had Hobbits. Rangers, we could pick up more Rangers. Blue Mountains, we're good on Blue... Good, man, almost 600 in Blue Mountains. High Elves, Woodland Realm, which was in Mirkwood, we did that already. Durin's Folk, Lothlorien we've got to do. Dunland we've got to do. Fanghorn, Rohan. I don't think we can, but it would be really cool if we could get some Ents on our team. That would be really sweet. Anyway, I'm going to call it for today, though. We got a lot of cool stuff we can do. I think we're probably going to spend a little bit more time in the Iron Hills next episode, because I would really like to get some quests going from some of these guys. Get some more silver coins, because we got a lot of hiring in our future, and we haven't really been doing much questing to pick up silver coins at this point for a little while now, because we've been so much alignment from just killing things. But yeah, so we'll try and get a couple more coins next episode, hanging out with the dwarves here in the Iron Hills. But then we'll probably head out, maybe jump over to the Misty Mountains, see if we can't do some stuff over there, head into Dunland, whatever that is. That sounds like a realm of men, so maybe there is some Dunland dudes we can get on our team from there. But yeah, from there we'll just figure out what we want to do. You guys let me know what you'd like to see, because you guys are awesome. We are going twice weekly, so you guys will have time to take your input into consideration for sure. But yeah. Anyway, I've been Torment the Green. You guys have been great. Make sure to leave those likes, comments, and subscriptions for me, guys. I'm really excited that you guys are continuing to support this series. I'm really excited on where we're going to go, especially with the twice-a-week updates coming up here. So it should be a lot of fun. Anyway, I Tort the Great. You guys are great. Make sure to leave those likes, comments, and subscriptions for me, guys, and I will see you all next time. Have a good one.